The Fourth Pew, Part 2. Emeka came at 8, after the younger two were in bed and Chidi had taken Amara's silence as a cue to disappear upstairs with her. He still had a key. He stood at the door anyway and knocked. Kechi opened it in an old t-shirt and shorts, her hair wrapped. She had not dressed for this. "Kids asleep?" he asked, stepping in only after she moved aside. "Kosi is Zuri's reading." She shut the door behind him. "Chidi and Amara know you're here. Do they know why?" "I didn't tell them why. I don't know why myself yet." She led him to the kitchen. They stood on opposite sides of the kitchen island. Emeka put his car keys down on the counter, then picked them back up, then set them down again. And Kechi almost laughed at how much that small fidget told her that he was as unsure as she was. "I'll start," he said, "because I'm the one who left." Kechi crossed her arms, bracing herself. "Okay, I left because I was selfish," she said. "Not because of anything you did. I've told myself 100 different versions of that story over 5 years, that we grew apart, that you changed after the children came, that the house felt like a job instead of a home. But underneath all of it, the real reason is I met someone who made me feel like a good man again. And I like that feeling more than I like doing the work to actually become one here with you." Kechi had imagined this conversation so many times, screaming versions, cold and silent versions, versions where she slammed the door before he finished a sentence. And none of them had prepared her for how much strength it took for her to just stand still and listen. "Ifeoma," she said, not a question. The name still stung even after all this time. "Ifeoma," he confirmed. "And our daughter, I'm not going to pretend that part of my life isn't real. Kechi, I won't do that to her. And I won't do it to you either by lying about it now." He exhaled. "But I've spent 5 years building a version of fatherhood over there that I never gave to Chidi or Amara or Zuri. I changed her diapers. I know her doctor's name. I sit up with her at 2 in the morning when she's teething. And every time I do it, I think about how I wasn't here for that with my own children. And I don't have an answer for why one child got that version of me and 3 didn't." "4, Kechi said quietly. He looked at her. "Kosi," she said, "you've been more present for Kosi in the last year than Terrence ever was in his life. So it's not 3. If we're doing an honest count tonight, it's 4 children who didn't get the loving and present Baba. Kosi's one of them too, even if he is not yours." The kitchen was quiet, except for the refrigerator's low hum. "Tell me about Terrence," he said, "not because I want to punish you with it. I think we've both been carrying our worst chapter alone for 5 years." Kechi's arms tightened across her chest. "I was so lonely, I stopped being careful," she said. "He was there when I needed warmth and care. You'd stopped being warm 2 years before you even left. And I let that warmth be enough reason to make a decision I wasn't thinking clearly enough to make. He left when I told him I was pregnant. Didn't ask a single question, just left." She looked at the floor. "I continued on working on myself, taking care of the kids and doing my best to look fine even when it's hard. And Mecca came around the island then. He didn't touch her. He stopped an arm's length away. Pastor said something today," he said, "about being in the room with your miracle before you recognize it. I've been turning it over all afternoon. I think I've been standing in the room with mine for 5 years and calling it guilt instead." "What room?" "This one. This family, 4 kids who still call me Baba, even when I don't deserve. A wife who let me in the door tonight when she had every reason not to." Kechi felt her eyes sting and hated it, because crying felt like giving him something he hadn't earned yet. "I know you don't want me to come home tonight," Emeka said, before she had to say it herself. "I know that's not what this is. I have a daughter in that flat who needs her father. Regardless of what happens between us, I'm not walking away from her." "Then what is this?" Kechi asked. "I don't know yet. But I know I don't want to keep doing 5 more years away from you and the children.
I wanna see Pastor Naomi for counseling. I wanna be in the room. Catchy. Didn't answer right away. Kosi likes you, she said. Finally, you know that. I know. Emeka's voice, when it came, was rougher than before. I'm not going anywhere. Whatever else we figure out, that's the one thing I already know for certain. Kechi nodded. Not because anything was resolved, not the marriage, not the two families now tangled into one complicated shape neither of them had planned, but because this was a new beginning.